So my buddy Moose and I are going to show you how to teach your dog a release cue. We don't have a formal stay command here. We don't bother teaching our dogs stay. And I don't teach it, have my students teach it either. I find a lot of people really have a hard time teaching stay. It never ends up being a really solid behavior in most dogs. But it's easy and it's fun to teach a release cue. And it's more fun for the dog. The dog starts to focus, rather than saying, oh my God, I have to stay here forever, the dog starts to focus on, when do I get to go? When's my release cue? So it's a little bit more positive for the dog. It's pretty convenient to have a release cue. It's something that I teach my dogs to respond to the verbal only. So if I tell my dogs to sit or down, I should be able to walk away and they should stay in that position forever until I give them their verbal release cue. So a lot of times, people tell their dog to sit and dog doesn't know how long it's supposed to sit, so the dog eventually gets up, they get bored, and people are, say, the owner says, oh my gosh, what are you doing? I told you to sit. But the dogs don't know when the behavior ends. So release cue is super, super convenient for you and your dog. Very clearly tells your dog that they can release out of position any place in life. And there's so many places it's convenient. If you want to let your dog out the door, you don't want them running over you, you open the door, they wait until you release them. If you want to put their bowl on the floor, everybody does this one. The dog doesn't dive in right away, they wait till you release them. Around the farm, we use it all the time because we have to open and close gates. Even something as simple as letting your dog out of the car. Dogs have a tendency to want to jump out of the car when you get places, and it's not always safe. So it's a great thing if your dog will stay in the car, you can open the door and then release them safely. So Moosey, let's do a release cue. Let's teach break. So we use B-R-E-A-K here as our release cue. Moose has done, here Moosey, come here. Moose has done a lesson already, so he has a little bit of understanding, hopefully, of his release cue. So what I'm going to do is I have him sitting beside me. I'm going to feed him about 3 treats really quickly, and then I'm going to stop feeding and immediately offer him his release cue. Break. Good boy. And then I'm going to throw a treat out. Now, Moose has done a little bit of this already, so Moosey understands that when he's only done 2 lessons in this, so you can see how quickly they catch on. And so what we're banking on is the fact that when your dog has no idea what break means or whatever word you want to use, but we're banking on the fact that your dog doesn't want to sit beside you for very long, it's boring, and the fact that when he does get up, he's going to get a reward. And so between those two, dogs pick up break really quickly. Oh, what was that, Moose? Was I not paying attention to you? Well, you know what? It's the games program. So when your dog screws up, usually it means you screwed up, you just reset your dog and start over again. So 2 treats quickly, make it easier for Moose. Break. Good boy. All right. We do it again, Moose. Let's do it on this side. Come here, Bubba. Good boy. I'm going to feed a different number of treats each time. Break. Good. So, and I'm always going to throw that reward out. So Moose leaves quickly. He's got breakdown. What you're going to find is when you first start teaching your dog and you tell them to break or whatever word, sit. Good. That they might sit there for a long time. My dog Rosie sat there for 5 minutes the first few times because she thought she was just going to get more food, so why would she leave? So you just have to grind your teeth, don't move, do not help them with any motion, just wait for it. Break. And throw a couple of treats out when they do break. Hey Moose, you want another one? Good boy. Come here, buddy. Let's do it again. Sit. Good. Always tell your dog to sit. Feed them a different number of treats. Stop feeding. Don't move. big deal that he missed it. He's just learning. 2, break. Good. So we don't worry if they mess up, if they break prematurely. It's not a big deal. It's just a game and Moose is just learning. Can we do one more, Moose? I'm almost out of food. Let me see if I have any more. Nope, I got 2 pieces left. That's all. Come here, Moosey. So, sit. Nice. 1, break. Good boy. You're kind of a little early on that one, Moose. So there is your release cue. So again, the rules are get your dog sitting, quickly feed him anywhere between 1, 2, 3, 4 treats. Stop feeding the second you stop feeding in the beginning. You got to be pretty quick because they might get up before you say anything. Give them the release cue quickly and just wait motionless until they get up. Doesn't matter why they get up. You know, they might see something in the distance and get up. It doesn't matter. Just throw the treat out right away. You don't have to practice this endlessly. You know, you can take about 25, 30 treats, play it a few times with your dog. And don't worry, you know, they're going to get it eventually. I haven't met a dog yet that didn't figure out break. Okay, thanks, Moose. Let's go get you some more food, okay?